And Coach himself will be on the sidelines for both squads, trying to motivate his guys to victory. And I'm joined now by my good friend Charles Davis. CD, your thoughts on John Madden and what he meant to the sport he loves so much?
For me, Brandon, it's the word joy. He brought that to the game of football, brought the game to so many people. He stayed involved his entire life. And moving forward, when you think of football, you're always going to think.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
John Madden.
One time for old times. What do you say we play some football as we are underway from Oakland in the John Madden Legacy game? And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So it's the NFC Stars who will get the ball first. And Charles, as we alluded to, we've got a different era of coach on each sideline. So the man coaching this NFC squad, we'll call him Young John Madden. This is a coach who was trying to establish a foothold in the NFL and on the cusp of doing it very successfully.
Yeah, you think back to that period, those early days as a coach of the Raiders, the late 60s in the AFL and then in the NFL in the early 70s. Coach was a guy who was ahead of his time. The Raiders were one of the first teams to have mini camps, one of the first to film practice, because he wanted to practice coaching as much as he could. And his teams, they were successful right from the start of his head coaching tenure.
So as we mentioned at the top, let's take you through the life of John Madden. And you know, it's very fitting that we're here back in the Bay Area, not just because John's so associated with Raider football, but also because this was where he spent his formative years.
Yeah, he grew up over Daly City with his buddy John Robinson, who would also become an NFL head coach. And he played his high school ball at Jefferson High, eventually wound up playing tackle at the University of Oregon and later Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Played well enough that in 1958, he was a 21st round draft pick of the Philadelphia Eagles. That's right, the draft took 30 rounds then.
But Charles, you mentioned Coach was a 21st round draft pick back in 1958. Was the Philadelphia Eagles who selected him. But unfortunately for John, knee problems, they just continued to dog him. He was hurt in his first training camp. Actually never saw the field as a player in the NFL. But there he goes, right
clearly
side.
they upped the AI.
And touchdown.
Definitely upped the AI.
Play there. 62 yards. And the NFC has taken the early lead.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
Yeah, I got to return it.
Dante Hall going to bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So, Charles, as mentioned, we've got another Coach Madden over here on the AFC sideline. Of course, his Raiders, members of the AFC West. So this is a conference he battled in for his entire career. And you think about the landscape of the NFL as he was getting into the back half of his tenure. It was a golden era for coaches. You had Don Shula, Tom Landry, Chuck Noll, Bud Grant. But it was John Madden who had the best winning percentage of them all, CD. 759, the best ever.
Brandon, it's hard to believe he could be so successful in a conference with all those great teams. The Steelers won 4 Super Bowls. The Dolphins won 2 and were a mainstay in the playoffs. The Colts were tough. The Broncos came on late and went to a Super Bowl themselves. But against Hall of Fame coaches, John Madden's record, 36, 16, and 2. That's pretty incredible. His Raiders were a factor each and every year.
And he'll get this across midfield to the 48. Charles, you know, it was in the early 1960s that a young John Madden made the acquaintance of the owner of the Oakland Raiders, one Al Davis, of course, and the two, they really bonded, would become one of the best owner-coach duos in NFL history. And to take it a step further, Al Davis became someone who John referred to as his best friend.
Yeah, 1967, Brandon, Al Davis hired Coach Madden to be a linebacker. This was still the AFL at that point. We had not merged totally with the NFL. And Coach Madden, he paid dividends almost immediately. Helped the Raiders win the AFL title in 1968. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football.
No way.
Scooped up by the NFC. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
One quarter in the books at the Coliseum. What a day. The NFC Stars with the early lead. The John Madden Legacy game on EA Sports. Favre on second down. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. To throw is Favre. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Favre. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Charles, you talked about John Madden and the Raiders going on a ride. Well, try these numbers on for size. In 10 seasons as a head coach, the Raiders won their division 7 times. They finished second the other 3 times. And he became the youngest coach to amass 100 career regular season victories and is still, to this day, the franchise leader in wins.
And when you think about it, that's where that rivalry with Kansas City really took root. As did the expression, commitment to excellence. And boy, was it personified by the players who played for Coach Madden. On offense, I got quarterback Kenny Stable, wide receiver Cliff Branch, wide receiver Fred Biletnikoff, tight end Dave Casper, to name a few. How about those great linemen he had? Center Jim Otto, guard Gene Upshaw, tackle Art Shell, all of them in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And guys on the defensive side of the ball, the Mad Stork himself, Ted Hendricks, Willie Brown, John Matuzak, Otis Sistrunk, and Big Ben Davidson. So many great players, so many great numbers.
There's no way.
He's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They get 14 yards there and a 1st down. Charles, you think about all the success that John Madden had as an NFL head coach, and he had plenty, and we talked about it, including the 10 straight winning seasons, a Super Bowl title. But like any great coach, he also suffered through a few tough losses along the way as well.
And Brandon, those tough losses came in high-stakes games because they always had such great success. Think about it this way. 6 times in his 10 years, the Raiders were knocked out in either the AFL championship game or the AFC championship game. But might be a divisional round exit. That's the one that bothered him most of all. Three River Stadium, December 1972. Yes, the Immaculate Reception game. Franco Harris grabbing the ball that was deflected. Almost at his shoe tops, he picked it up and took it in for a game-winning score to give the Steelers a 13-7 victory. And partner, anyone who knows black and silver still doesn't believe that.
I'm gonna go for it.
In black and silver that day, and that play should never have counted.
Oh.
Now Morton Anderson for the field goal try. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. This from 32 yards away. Anderson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
I need a touchdown.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. On 2nd and 7, Brady flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a high throw there as this is knocked away. Well, coming up in the second half, we'll run through John's post-coaching triumphs. But for now, we present a very special tribute to the man of the hour, narrated by Trey Mosley. The AFC going to get the football first here as we are back underway from Oakland in the John Madden Legacy game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The AFC offense heading back out. You know, Charles, Coach really loved to utilize his tight ends in the passing game. You think about Dave Casper for those Cold Raider teams. And I think he saw a lot of Dave Casper in an all-Madden staple, Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez is the type of tight end I think everyone's looking for. He's a guy that can make some big plays from that tight end position. Let me tell you, you better make sure you have him accounted for on every play.
And that's exactly right, because Dave Casper, he could shred defenses down the middle of the field.
I got Hill,
and that's exactly
Tyreek.
what Tony Gonzalez did in his entire career. A 14-time Pro Bowl selection. Only Tom Brady has more. There are 6 guys in the 15,000-yard receiving club. He's the only tight end in there. Tony Gonzalez, every snap he had to know where he was because he could make plays short, medium, and long, and often put the ball in the end zone.
To throw again on 2nd down, Brady. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
No way!
See pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. The
How you doing, buddy?
William Perry coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
I'm trying, bro. I gotta finish out this game.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension with a catch. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. So now, Charles, pick up the story we've been telling. John Madden at 42.
Doing pretty good, man.
He just completed a 10-year stint as the coach of the Raiders. He wants to step away a bit from the
How do you drop that?
He doesn't want to step away from the game of football. So he ends up signing on with CBS in 1979 to try his hand at broadcasting. And much like his coaching career, he was pretty much an instant success.
Partner, he really connected with the people right from the start. People may not remember, he wasn't even on the #1 team in the beginning. He worked his way up. But the same things that made him a great coach made him a great broadcaster. The ability to show the big picture, yet break it down into the details.
How was your day at school, buddy?
That's what he did with his teams. That's what he did with the people. That way, he was simple to understand, yet insightful to viewers. He did with that big personality that he had, one that connected with everyone.
Okay, right there. Oh, come on.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2nd catch for him today, and he'll wind up a 1st down. So for Coach Madden, Charles, by 1981, his broadcasting career is really taking off. He's elevated to the network's #1 booth that calls all the big matchups. It's the Plum assignment of calling Super Bowl 16, 49ers.
Well, it's good to see they up that.
Pat Summerall, and that pairing ultimately
throwing on the runs
to be one of the most influential in sports broadcasting history.
A lot better.
Influential not just in us listening to them.
Oh!
Called 8 Super Bowls.
As soon as I threw it, I knew. I just knew.
The template that all of us broadcasters follow now. Sitting down with the head coaches and the quarterbacks and the stars of each team before a ball game to get
oh my God, blocking. What are you doing?
Those two paired together, had Summerall short, concise, to the point, and turned it over to Coach Madden to fill in all the big details. As usual, the whole
I gotta go back to Tyreek, right? He's not even out there.
Line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on down. The AFC went for it, and it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Favre. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
It's great, nice, dude.
As you mentioned,
I like it so far.
Talking about John Madden, the broadcaster, he called 8 Super Bowls with Pat Summerall, 3 more with Al Michaels later in his career. He spent nearly 3 decades in the booth all told. And not only was he beloved for his mannerisms, we know that, but he was an innovator as well.
Yeah, Brandon, you're talking about things like the telestrator, which totally became identified with him. And now it's a staple for all analysts to have in the booth. And then you think about things like turducken on Thanksgiving. When you use words like boom and pow, he helped create the old Madden team. He was a very popular commercial pitch man. And even the Madden
you kidding me right now?
Unique.
Come on, man.
To get a ride on it, too.
A very solid gain of 27.
You don't have that
now,
middle
CD,
school, man.
We did get a little ahead of ourselves talking about John Madden, the broadcaster in the 90s and 2000s, because there was another product during that time period that he became quite famous for. It's something that you and I know a little bit about, and that's the video game that bears his name. Originally John Madden Football when it was first released back in the late 1980s, and now known the world over simply as Madden.
And Coach saw this originally as a way to teach the game of football.
This win,
yeah, I'm losing this game.
Great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the NFC is in for 6.
I promise that.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
Oh, I have to take it.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The offense for the AFC set to go now. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them.
They're blowing me
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 2
that was a
yards
horrible
in the
throw.
game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
So, CD, you look at the accumulation of John Madden's achievements in the world of football, the coaching success, the Super Bowl title, the incredible career as a broadcaster with 12 Emmy Awards, Madden, the video game. It was very fitting back in 2006 that John Madden got the call to be enshrined into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
A more deserving person you will not find. He gave an incredible speech on that day, Brandon. So many of his former Raider players were in attendance. He talked about how he envisioned that when the last person turns off the lights in the hall every night,
I just want to at least get a touchdown. That's all I want.
Amongst themselves. And what a discussion that might be.
Yeah, he finished his speech by saying, today feels like the second time in my life that I'm being carried off on the shoulders of others. Yet instead of off the field, it's into the Hall of Fame. This has been the sweetest ride of them all. They fake the handoff. Now Brady sliding out of the pocket.
No way!
first time into
Come
the ball
on.
game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Well, you think about John Madden in his retirement years post-broadcasting. He was about as active as most people are in their working years. I mean, he continued to play a key role on the NFL's competition committee. He was available to a wide range of people as a tutor, as a mentor. He continued to teach the game of football to all who would listen. And as you and I know, he even continued to provide input, a lot of input on the Madden video game.
Yeah, I know a lot of folks that design and build this game certainly look forward to their yearly visits out to the Madden compound that he had out in the East Bay. They pitch the new aspects of each year's game to him, get his feedback, and then get to sit back and spend 6 hours with him on a Sunday, watching football and listening to him tell stories and talk even more ball. It had to be an incredible experience for all involved.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run with Sanders. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Well, this has certainly been special. And, Charles, as we wind down toward the end of this John Madden legacy game, your final thoughts?
Well, let's face it, partner, it's going to be hard to overestimate the impact that he made, not just on the sport of football, but on his family, friends, players, co-workers, and in the lives of millions of Americans.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the... So it's a win here for the NFC. Just an incredible afternoon of football and remembering the life of John Madden. And before we go, one final message. And for all of us at EA Sports, this one's for you, Coach.
Time to decide how you're going to make your Madden NFL 23 debut. You could put yourself back on the game's biggest stage and raise that Lombardi in Super Bowl 56. Head on over to the main menu.
Alright, we're going to jump right into Ultimate Team. See what we can get. Wait, how did I level up? Yeah, I'm on it a lot. Come on, give me something good. Okay. Hey, what up, Aries? How you doing, brother? I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I've been working a lot. Working a lot. Why does it sound like there's a dog barking? A big dog.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Complete this ride. Got it. Count me in.
The Browns drive about to get started. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Here's Brady. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out in the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Hey, everybody. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We pick up this challenge in quarter number 1 with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. Still no points on the board. It's 0-0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 2nd and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Shoves him aside. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hey man, football's a lot of fun. That's my sport. I played football for 14 years. That sport was my shit. Yeah, that's just the play. They have plays that
Hello there, it's the coach with you
but...
here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thank you, Coach. We pick up this challenge in quarter number 1 with less than 3 minutes
man,
left on the clock. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your side of the field as we get set here, 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Quick slant to Shakir. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on touchdown, Browns.
Now that this is out, I'll just show you.
Touchdown grab. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
I go to work and I get so tired.
Are first onto the scoreboard here.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My bad.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
All right, buddy.
This challenge begins in the first quarter.
I don't know if I'll still be on. I got
still no points on the board. It's 0-0.
Under a half hour, and then
you have the ball at your opponent's 20-yard line. 1st and 10. Bulldozes past him. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Burrow will throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll run with Chubb. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's the fullback there to make the grab. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again.
How much left you got in that year? In the 1 year? Did you just start? When does your school year end? That should have been my question. You're not even a senior yet, technically speaking. You start in 15 days. And then you gotta go the whole school year? Starter team. Your starter team is man, it's your senior year. You still gotta do that homework, bro. I'm telling you. Still gotta do it. I respect that, going straight to work. I respect that. I never finished high school. So I just went straight into work. $200 missing passes? How is it even possible? Hold on. You lying to me, man? You lying to me, Aries?
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. The game is all tied up. You've got the ball at the 50-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
Sir, I need you to leave me alone.
Taken down at the 47-yard line.
I would kindly like to ask.
It looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
For you not to tap me.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. They run it again with Chubb.
Sure.
And he is going to lose yardage here. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Keeping the pressure. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Hold on.
All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go.
I'm restarting that.
So the Browns offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. Now Chubb running right. Shifts past him at the 45. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. And quickly they get to the line. 2nd down, here's Chubb again.
Yeah, out my way.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
189 approved. I don't know what that means, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what that means.
Challenge awaits.
I'm going to apologize if you guys can hear the dog in the background.
The Coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Coach, this challenge begins in the 4th quarter with less than 2 minutes to go in the ball game.
There's no way!
But you've driven into opponent territory as we get set here 1st and 10. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Here's Purdy. Touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. We start this challenge in the first quarter with 90 seconds left. You're ahead 7 points. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40. 1st and 10. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And Henry's hit. He lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Okay, so you won't be going undefeated against this challenge, but hey, the good news, losses don't count against you. The Patriot offense set to go as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
What up, Matt?
Throwing Jones. And fumbled it. It's on the ground. This is picked up by the Browns. Loose inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. You did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Matt, are you and Adam on Warzone? Oh, okay. I know Haley's over.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight.
I'll tell you what, though, man.
Okay, Coach, we jump into this challenge for the good stuff. In the 4th
kind of
quarter,
hard.
and we're already at the 2-minute warning. We're all tied up.
AI is like on point.
And it's 1st and 10. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here. Time ticking away. Purdy to throw. Throwing
I'm
well,
surprised
and it's
he caught
complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
There on 1st down, but this
thank God. I'm having trouble.
The incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Purdy will look to throw again here. He finds his man complete. That's Young. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Oh, okay. I haven't done this before. Is it quick? I'm assuming.
folks. I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down a field goal. You have the ball inside your own 10. Able to get around one would-be tackler. Not much room after that. The window closes. He gets 2 yards there, second down.
I mean, I did get out of that tackle.
And again, it's Chubb. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here. Purdy rolling to his right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle.
Oh, we catch those.
Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. On 4th
Pretty
down,
fast. Pretty fast.
They'll
no, he is not.
Right.
Jump! What are you doing? Turn on the jet and run.
Well, you came up short in this
man.
one, but no worries. Select replay. And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Purdy. Has his man. It's Shakir. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Purdy to throw it on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Definitely lied
to me. Moving quickly to the line. Play action. Now Purdy steps away.
There's no fucking shot, dude.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will bring it
there is
back.
no
It's
shot that just happened.
For a Bengals TD. Not quite enough that time. Maybe just try. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Swear to God, bro.
Purdy off the play fake. Out to his left. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I'm surprised he's there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. This guy, he can do a little bit of everything.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. Well, unfortunately, no win on this attempt, but you can select to replay the challenge and be sure you pay it. So the Browns offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And this is incomplete. Played defensively, nearly had the interception, but it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10.
Take the cut.
Purdy. Shakir hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, he's a diminutive receiver, Charles. Not a ton of size, but still able to bring that in against double coverage.
He's so slow.
Great job by him.
So slow.
Understanding angles, because you mentioned his size. He's not going to go over the top of someone or body someone out of the way. He's got to make sure he creates enough space for himself by getting people into the wrong spot on defense, moving them with his body, and then showing his numbers to the quarterback to be open.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 42. On the give, this
little run, fat man.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Ball a move to his left. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. On first down, Purdy. Flushed out right.
Yeah, we make those.
I think he got that with one hand. Touchdown. Derek Young. His second touchdown of the afternoon. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
Alright, Joe Burrow. Fucking count me in. I already did that though. Why is he not starting? What am I doing? No. Get me out of here. I got one of these. I'm gonna open up this pack and then I gotta go. Whoa, hold on. Olave's my boy in 22. Oh, I'm torn between these two. Pickett and Olave. Or even Dotson I could go with. Look at Dotson. He's a... I gotta go Olave. I have to. I do gotta jump off, so see you guys later.